Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your October 2019 reading, you guys. I have been MIA for the last couple of months. Life has definitely gotten crazy, but I'm back thankfully in October to give you guys some messages for this month. So Capricorn, this is a pretty intense month for you as a cardinal sign. We've got Libra season, which is your 10th house. And we've got some 4th house energy with Aries, the Aries full moon that we had this month as well, okay? I think the first half of the month is going to be a little bit harder for you, and we're reaching Scorpio season by the time you watch this reading. And that's going to be your 11th house, more so a focus on friendships and things like that, collective community, and I think that's going to be a lighter energy. When I was trying to connect with you guys before your reading, I could tell that a lot of you guys are definitely keeping your boundaries up this month. I think boundaries are such an important thing for Capricorn this month. And I know that because I've seen a lot of the moon card. I've seen a lot of the world card. So I think Capricorns are really almost hidden this month. You guys are just not willing to deal with the bullshit. Like a lot of you are just really tired of wasting your time, wasted effort. You're tired of pain and just all those energies that I felt while I was shuffling for you, Capricorn. But we're gonna go ahead and get into your reading. This month I want to use 2 oracle decks. This is my Libra season theme, where I take cards from the dark and cards from the light, what you can see, what you can't see. Now, the card that I pull first, the Indigo Angel card, that may be a bit more relevant the first half of the month when we have that air energy of Libra. The second card, the Wisdom of the House of Night, that may resonate more so in the darker energy of Scorpio. So take it as it resonates, you guys. But let's just go ahead and see if there's any messages here for you, Capricorn. We're going to read from the book, from both of these cards, and we're also going to use regular tarot, of course. So, what is the oracle message for Capricorn? Something that may be relevant the first half of the month, something that they may already have awareness of. Just a message for Capricorn for October 2019, please. Capricorn. Okay, we almost had apologize come out. Okay, significant card. I think that came up for Virgo as well. We have acceptance on the other side. So there's something apologetic about October, Capricorn. I don't know if it's you who needs to apologize or someone around you that wants to apologize to you or hasn't. But we literally have apology and acceptance. So there's something about accepting an apology. It's kind of one of those things that I'm feeling, it's like accepting an apology that you don't even get. Like forgiving people who don't even seem sorry is the vibe I'm catching from that. It didn't come all the way out. So there's something you already know about that. The first half of October, I'm hearing unapologetic ways. All right, interesting. Capricorn, we have the Mother Mary coming out. So automatically there's this energy of unconditional love. Maybe the name Mary is important here. Maybe your mothers are coming up here for sure. And if you're a mother watching this, then this is your energy. We're going to read from the book, but this is obviously very biblical for those of you who are into that. But yeah, the Mother Mary, I believe she is the Queen of all angels. We're going to check out page 32 and see what the message is here for you, Capricorn. All right. So, Mother Mary, known as the Queen of the Angels, Mother Mary is the embodiment of unconditional love and compassion. This card calls for you to look at the people in your life as well as yourself with the same love. Mother Mary can help you embrace your gifts and talents and honor yourself in every moment, sometimes called the Divine Nurturer. She reminds you to be proud of how far you've come in this lifetime and encourages you to keep moving forward. Mother Mary protects, guides, and supports all children, including indigo children. She also helps to help other children. Call upon Mother Mary to open your heart and make you aware of what a blessing you are to this planet. Capricorn, we've got some unconditional love and compassionate vibes here. Very nurturing vibes coming up here. The energy of mothers and children coming up here. Okay. So Capricorn, yeah, that to me could very well be applying to the first half. There's something you already know about this energy that you require, perhaps from some of your mothers or you as mothers. Bottom of the deck is shielding, though. Some of you guys, I'm telling you, there is this protected vibe because this card talks all about protection. I don't know if there's a mother's protection here. But you need to allow love at the same time, Capricorn. You know, I know Pluto is really tough. I know Saturn is back direct now. So Capricorns are really taking responsibility, and, you know, you guys are putting up your boundaries this month, and I think you have every right to. I think you have every right to be shielding yourself right now. I just think there's a slight message here about allowing love. Like, how do you shield yourself and allow love at the same time? I'm feeling a self-love vibe here. Some of you guys need to explore that a little bit more. Let's check out the wisdom of the House of Knights. This is, I opened up Right to Lust, which is technically the devil card, I feel. Some of you guys might also be dealing with strictly sexual energies and passion. I'm not sure if that's grounded enough for you. Okay. So let's see, Capricorn. Let's see. What is the message for Capricorn for October 2019? Please just give me one card for Capricorn, October 2019. And we have meditation coming out. Bottom of the deck is Grove, which is a healing card, you guys. So we've had a lot of underlying energy of, you know, healing and apologizing. This card talks about how apologizing. Beautiful card right underneath that, the High Priestess of Earth. I think you guys are making some kind of promise this month to be very grounded, be very logical, paying attention to your physical body. But we have playful here as well. So there's also this movement forward in a playful way that you're trying to master. You're trying to shield yourself and allow love. You're trying to be grounded and committed and promising, yet also forgiving. Like, this is a really weird energy that Capricorn is trying to balance. Now, this must be Libra's effect on you. So we've got meditation. I know for sure that means that you could definitely, towards the end of the month, serve from, you know, meditating, whether that's just quiet thinking time, whatever it is, Capricorn, going outside if it's warm enough where you are, taking a bath. Some of you guys, work is meditation for you, but Capricorn, I think this is more of a spiritual aspect here. Sometimes you guys can get so caught up in the physical that you can forget how spiritual Capricorns are. Every Capricorn I know is so religious or spiritual that you guys just have a very, very large faith. Okay, I'll put it that way. So this is on page 76, you guys. This is something that you don't know in October, something that remains to be unseen. I think if you guys meditate in October, especially during Scorpio season, especially towards the end, there could be a lot of collective spirituality that happens there. This is also prayer. So be still and listen to the sounds of the pulsing energy as the life force inherent in all things sings a gentle song to your sweet ears. In the darkest, inky black night, I make my magic and weave it into the world. This is a time for non-action. Do nothing and find quiet within your heart and wait. All will be revealed when the time is right. Now is the time for quiet contemplation. You won't miss anything if you stay quiet. Be still and know that I, Goddess of the Night, am always with you as you discover your magic in silence. Discovering your magic in silence, Capricorn. So this is end of October for most of you. Okay, this is about doing nothing. Like, I felt that Capricorn energy of, what do you mean do nothing? Like, you guys are doers, you know, you guys are go-getters, you guys are get-doners and responsible. So it can be very hard sometimes for Capricorn to, I'm not going to say it's hard for you guys to, I think it's hard for you guys not to feel guilty about doing nothing. And your nothing is, I cleaned the house, I washed the car, I did the dishes, you know, like, your nothing is some people's a lot of somethings. Like, even when you do nothing, Capricorn, you may feel unaccomplished, but you still accomplished more in that day than what the minuscule soul can. So there's something quiet about the end of October. If you guys go into this space of kind of doing nothing, or, you know, pulling back a little bit to kind of contemplate and think, kind of that Four of Swords energy there's some healing here. I think you guys would do great just taking that time for yourself at the end of October, okay? Especially because we've got some apologies and healing. Some of you guys aren't sure if you want to accept apologies. There's a question here whether someone's really sorry, whether that's you or the other person. And obviously this healing, mothering, nurturing, compassionate, unconditional love energy here. So let's get into the tarot and see what's really popping for October. First, we're going to go ahead and see what cards are right behind you. Here's your old scary old devil card, Capricorn. I actually have grown to like this card. It is the card that rules you. It's a card that talks about toxicity, manipulation, codependency, things like that as well. But Capricorn, you know, I don't like to skip over those energies when I talk to you, just because this is your ruling card. Like, you also, in fact, maybe more so than others, go through binds and karmic contracts and restriction and responsibility, feeling chained to something, addiction, codependency, manipulation, all those things, you know, basically just feeling trapped. This is your shadow side energy, Capricorn, which is something you need to be concerned with because Pluto's in your sign. But let's go ahead and see what the underlying energy for October is. We have the Tower, Cappy. We have the Tower. So this is the first card behind you. This is the energy right behind you for October for some reason. There's some shock in October, Capricorn, for sure. Things that you don't see coming, things falling apart, things ending suddenly. This doesn't have to be bad. It's just something that's been shaky for a long time, Capricorn. And you guys know how you guys are about foundation and being grounded. You know, it's kind of like those mountains that you climb, Capricorn, except all of a sudden the mountain starts shaking and your footing and your leverage is thrown off even more. So I do know off the bat that there's something kind of shocking by the end of October. You guys are bound to be shocked, good or bad, at least once in October. I do see that in the cards. And don't worry, the universe would never strike something by lightning if it wasn't meant to fall apart. For some of you, this is a relationship. For some of you, this is a home environment or a work situation or just something in your life that is just not meant to be standing. After October, it's going to crumble down. This is Pluto energy. Even though this is ruled by Mars, I feel like this destruction vibe I'm feeling here is Plutonian. Okay, now this has a lot to do with taking action for some of you guys. Okay, being more confident, feeling more attractive, being passionate, being able to see your vision. For some of you, this is a fire sign woman that is linked to this crashing down. Now, it could definitely be a fire sign man as well. This is just an energy. Okay, feisty energy. This is a person for some of you. Some of you may have fire energy in your chart. But just to keep it general, I feel like there's an action that absolutely needs to be taken. The Queen of Wands is all about taking action. Now, the Tower may happen, which pushes you into a certain action that you're passionate about. Something that you have to do confidently. Okay, now others of you, this is happening because you didn't take action. So action and something falling apart is going hand in hand, whatever way that goes for you. For some of you, this has to do with emotional fulfillment, happy home environments. I did feel a home vibe. Some of you guys, the energy of your home is coming up here, and how emotionally fulfilled / not so emotionally fulfilled you're feeling. Some of you need to take action when it comes to this family energy, this romance, this relationship, this home. Okay, we have the Sun here. It's getting better, Capricorn. We have the Sun, happiest card. Could be dealing with a Leo. Forgot to mention that, but some of you definitely have Leo energy, or you're dealing with a Leo, because we have 2 indications of a Leo. Some of you guys need to take action in a crumbling down home in regards to a child. And if you don't have a child, it's in regards to your childhood home, the energy you felt like was home when you were a kid. This is why Capricorn is in this contemplating energy right here. There are offers coming in this month, Capricorn, but you're emotionally bored. You are rigid. You are turned off. Your focus, you are focused somewhere in October. Your emotional attention is definitely on someone, something, symbolized by these 3 cups down here. It could be a third party. Could be a reconciliation that you want to have. You know, if this is a reconciliation with a specific person in mind, all these offers coming in from strange places are not the call you want. They're not the text that you want. They're not the invites that you want. Like, it's just unsatisfying. I do think that there's someone here that wants to rekindle something with you, Capricorn. There are choices here. There are soulmate opportunities in October, but I feel like you got your guard up, Cappy. You've got your guard up. You know that there's a battle going on right now, and you just want to be stable and single and on your own, most of you. Some of you are definitely dealing with Leo. We have the Strength card, but this is honestly having the strength to be self-sufficient, to protect yourself and your wealth and your health. But there's this person or these people, these choices emotionally in October. And it's like there are so many things you're ignoring this month, Capricorn. You may even feel ignored yourself. This could be a person's energy, but I feel like it's you, Capricorn, because you're not accepting anything less than light. You're not accepting anything less than joy and happiness and that young energy that makes you feel happy. Okay, a lot of you, that's going to be emotional fulfillment in the home, family, relationship area. Again, these are the areas you need to take action. And that makes sense because Aries is in your 4th house of home. So you had a full moon in your 4th house of home, meaning some of you guys are really completing cycles geographically, meaning it's time to move, Capricorn. Literally, physically, spiritually, metaphorically, however you want to take that, it's time to get moving, because you're not meant to be grounded in the place that you've kind of grounded yourself anymore, whether that's with a person, place, or thing, or just a situation. You know that, Capricorn. You've been feeling this turbulence. All right. So let's go ahead and see what cards come out for you, Capricorn. What are the messages for Capricorn for October 2019, please? All right, we've got some flippers. We have the moon, which is a reoccurring card for Capricorn right now. I've done a couple personal readings for Capricorns over the last week. And I tell you what, it takes a long time to connect with you guys because you're in that hidden space. You know, you're paying attention to your soul. There's darkness, you know what I'm saying? And look at that tower hanging out at the bottom still with this Queen of Cups. So some of you, this is imparting to your emotions, trying to stabilize your emotions and seem grounded and compassionate and solid while everything's falling apart inside. Emotional breakdowns for sure. So first three cards out, we have the Moon, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Capricorn, some of you guys are dealing with a marriage or a commitment or a home environment where there is still something unknown about it. Okay, I don't know if someone's secretly married here and that truth comes out. Someone secretly lives somewhere, or, you know, we've got the Moon and the Page of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, a Pisces, a fire sign. But there are some secrets here, things that you don't know. This could be linked to the full moon in Aries, new moon in Scorpio. I feel like this is the full moon in Aries for you. And I believe that was on around October 13th. There is something, you need more information about commitment this month. You need to know more. You could be doing some spying. Someone could be doing some spying on you. I'm honestly not sure what this Page of Swords is spying on, because he's kind of looking, there's no card. Maybe we'll clarify that if we have time. We'll keep on going, but so far there's a message here of not knowing where you're going to live, not knowing who you're going to marry, not knowing, you know, if someone's committed. And you know, Capricorn, this is also fear. The Moon is a fear card. Some of you guys are afraid to commit because you don't know enough. Some of you guys are afraid that someone else, you know, there's just something. This may be what kind of throws things down here with the Tower. This may be what shakes things up. There's definitely some truth. You're going to find out the truth, Capricorn, by the end of October. Let's continue, but this is going to be kind of shocking. For some of you, this might be a proposal or a wedding that you're intending. I don't know. What else for Capricorn? October, we have the Temperance card popping out, and I have an indication of the Three of Swords. Some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius, or there's Sagittarius energy present here, whatever that might mean for you. You could have Sagittarius energy. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But remember that Three of Swords I saw. I don't know if there's some third parties going on, or breakups, or just sorrow. That requires patience, balance, and moderation. Some of you, this is going to pertain to a Sagittarius in particular. Somebody here may have a Sagittarius moon, or when the moon transits Sagittarius, that might be very important to you as Capricorn. Some of you guys, there's a passionate spark here with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sexual energy here, passion, creativity, new ideas, manifestation, but the need to be patient for this. Okay, new sparks are coming in October, but you need to be patient so that you're not attracting, you know, liars, deceiters, manipulators, people who are emotionally unavailable and toxic. You know what I mean? But there are new sparks, Capricorn. There are new sparks of balance and alchemy waiting for you in October secretly. Now, that's a lot of cards. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Two of Swords, Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. There will be offers from the past. There will be offers and money-making opportunities, very physical, tangible things that return from the past. Mercury retrograde, hello. Yeah, there are offers from the past for sure. Job opportunities, maybe. New beginnings physically from the childhood that just remind you of things. But there's this decision in the middle of all these cards. This is what's kind of at a standstill. And this is what you're trying to emotionally balance, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This has to do with a specific water sign friend, maybe, because we do have the celebration here. Some of you want to reunite with a water sign, or you just want to reconcile with someone emotionally, but there's a decision here between an offer that's coming from the past and just continuing to celebrate your own emotional stability. Now, you could be dealing with an Aquarius here, or maybe this isn't a wish. This is a wish, maybe. We do have the Page of Cups, Pisces energy, Cancer, Scorpio, the energy of a subtle love, younger energy. We do have the Page of Swords here, so there could be a younger Gemini, Aquarius, Libra that is linked to these hidden secrets about commitment, whatever. We have an apology here as well. This is the third time apology has come up in October. You're just dealing with some sorry motherfuckers, Capricorn. And we have this Tower. Someone's going to apologize for ending things, for shocking you. They're going to apologize for the shock. This may be shocking love offers coming in too, from left and right. You know, in wish fulfillment, we have the King of Cups now, a lot of water sign energy. Or this is about emotional fulfillment in Scorpio season. A lot of you, this is going to be about cooperation and teamwork. I do see slight indications of third parties for some of you. We had the Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Okay, but so far there just needs to there needs to be patience, Capricorn. I felt that when I was shuffling for you. All right, we have the Two of Cups and the Nine of Wands. You guys are blocking out love. Some of you guys are really on guard about getting back with a certain person, about connecting. You know, it might not even be about love, Capricorn. It might not even be about love. For some of you, this is like, you know what? I don't really know if I want to connect with certain people emotionally in October anymore. Towards the middle, towards the end of October, you're gonna like, there's this very defensive love choice between two people or something. Like, you've got your guard up, you're not really sure what to choose. This is definitely about getting back with someone, or just, it could be someone new even. It's a soulmate connection. But look, yeah, you guys are really guarded about getting in relationships emotionally, because you have the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you just want to be single and dependent on your own, even though you feel kind of like a gilded cage energy where this keeps you trapped, even though you have stability, kind of. Even though this is abundant, even though you're self-sufficient, in your mind, Capricorn, you're still feeling like this is a situation you can't get out of for some reason. Still feeling like you're trapped inside your mind as you're trying to manifest these endings, maybe with a Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini. There may be endings. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of endings to what you put your effort into, especially if you're dealing with a Sagittarius or a Aries, Leo, or let me just say someone who's in and out, not serious, passionate one moment. We've got two Sagittariuses here. So there's going to be an ending to either a work situation, a school situation, something that you were trying really hard at, Capricorn. And if a Capricorn stops putting effort into something, it's because it just simply was not growing for at least 8 months, 8 years, you know, whatever it be. You're trying to manifest an ending to a situation you felt trapped in for a really long time. And because of that, you are very guarded. I think some of you guys are going through really defensive relationships right now. You could be being defensive, or you could find your partner being extremely defensive. Every time you try to emotionally connect to someone, there's this guard you feel, there's this block, there's this protected energy. This is Saturn, this is the boundaries. Some of you just want to focus on yourself and be single, self-sufficient, whatever that might be. Let's get one more card for you, Capricorn, and then maybe we can clarify some. Give me one more. Okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Definitely that fire sign energy. Some of you just have fire in your chart, or there's a fire sign around you. Bottom of the deck for the whole reading is the Eight of Wands. So there is passionate communication and fast forward movement at some points in October, possibly even air travel, or just international communication, long distance, someone traveling to you, you traveling to them, communication, whatever it might be. This is fast movement though. Okay, some of you are waiting on a fire sign, or you're before you take action. Because remember, we have the Queen of Wands, now we have the King of Wands. And this is about action again. It is a Leo man for some of you. Or just someone really attractive. This could be your energy, Capricorn. You could be waiting. Some of you guys are waiting to see whether your investment with a fire sign is going to pan out at the end of October. This fire sign seems to be linked in some way to... For some of you, this is a fire sign that wants to return at the end of October. And you're really guarded from them. You do not know. You are so guarded from them. You are so cold emotionally from them. Others of you, this is about waiting to see the worth of something before you take action. Because this is a good Capricorn message right here. Your confidence, aka the King of Wands, definitely depends on the amount of effort you see coming back. Capricorns are very, very confident when they know they've done a good job, when they know they've invested correctly, when they're making profit, when they're not in debt. And this is metaphorical. So profit when it comes to relationships, debt when it comes to relationships, what you're not getting back. Seven of Pentacles is all about taking that step back, Capricorn, at the end of October to see whether this has truly grown or not. Has this person truly matured, or will you just always kind of be waiting on them? You know, you had the Nine of Pentacles, Capricorn, so you've got this garden. And there's these bushes that other people have that you've been trying to nurture, that you've been trying to water, but it's really time for you to turn that energy inwards and water your own garden. Could it be, Capricorn, that some of the people in your life have actually they've contributed in some way to your instability? Like, maybe this is your thoughts I'm picking up on, but I feel an energy where it's like, I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even be in this shit if it wasn't for you. Like, I could have been somewhere greater and better. So someone's got you waiting, someone very attractive, fire sign for a lot of you, or someone who's just very fire sign-like. They're very maybe loud or confident. You could be dealing with someone who's arrogant, who just expects you to keep waiting. Whoever it is, Capricorn. Whoever it is. But they have actually contributed to the wall that you've built up. Every fiery thing they've said to you, every battle, every word, everything they have expressed, everything they haven't expressed. Now you're left with a wall up. So, be very careful, because I'm seeing a repeating message here. Okay? Shielding and allow love. Shielding and allow love, Capricorn. So there's probably multiple people you're dealing with here. Some of you guys could be dealing with old people while you're trying to connect with new people, whatever. And I just want to say, Capricorn, just because of what some of these arrogant people have done, just because of the wasted amount of effort and time that you feel you've put into someone, the actions I could have taken, I'm hearing that. I could have took action if I wasn't waiting on this person. Like, you feel like you've wasted your time, Capricorn. But I want to bring it back to this message here. There is connection for you in October. There are choices, there are soulmates. But there's just some defensiveness to consider here. This might be because of this apology. There might be an old person in your life that I don't know if you're waiting on an apology or if you're waiting on, some of you are like, no, I'm not waiting on an apology. You know what I mean? And I know exactly that diva attitude because I have a Capricorn rising. It's the same for me. But you know what I mean? I'll just put it like this. You know how cycles are important, Capricorn? There's this cycle going on, and it's like, could it be deep down you still have hard feelings about that argument you got into, about some of those battles you got into with this person? And it's like, you just want to know that they're sorry and that, that all the blame wasn't put on you. Because some of you guys have really got the shitty end of the stick. Not necessarily in October, but just in general, So, back to the first three cards that came out. Page of Swords, Four of Wands, Moon. To me, there's definitely some fear around commitment from somebody, and it's because you don't know enough. You don't know the truth. You think this person is too immature, they're lying, you can't trust anything they say. This could be, you could live with an air sign. Some of you, fire sign energy. There's just secrets to consider. Something that hasn't been shown to you you did not know this at the beginning of October. You were afraid of this at the beginning of October, but I feel like the end of October is going to kind of reveal that to you. Because there's an investigation going on here in someone's home, somebody's marriage. All right. And then we had the Temperance card come out, which is Sagittarius, patience energy. Again, moderation. Everything in moderation, Capricorn. Emotion, physical, masculine, feminine. Work, downtime. Everything in moderation. You're going to need that balance with Libra season. You definitely needed that. I hope you guys obtained that in some way at the beginning of October. But something happened to where you are very defensive, guarded, protected, careful, cautious, responsible about the love decisions you are making. Especially if it's because you don't know enough. Like, I don't know if this person's going to commit to me. I don't know the truth. Well, that's going to make Capricorn really, really guarded. So you are waiting to take action at the end of October, Capricorn. Let's check out the bottom of the deck, though, because there's definitely a passionate message coming in, and it could be from a Taurus. If it's not a Taurus, it's about commitment. It's about marriage. It's about tradition. This could be around Halloween. That's a tradition. We have the Hangman, so that's still energy of kind of doing nothing, Capricorn. I don't even know if this is a good reading because it's like the universe is just telling you to kind of do nothing in October. Why? Because it's time for you to evaluate what you're getting back out of a situation, the equal give and take. Before you are intimate, before you're passionate, before these new sparks and new beginnings, possibly with air sign women, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you need to reassess how much you ain't getting. It's like a business, Capricorn. I don't know the business lingo, but it's that I'm sure companies take time to, like, I don't know if it's taxes or accounting or whatever it is, but you're doing that with all things this month. It's time for you to rack them up. How much did I spend? How much did I invest? How much did I give? What did I get back? How much did I spend? How much did I invest? How much did I give? How much did I get back? It's got to be equal give and change by the end of October. There may be someone here who actually does give you more than breadcrumbs, and that's a new passionate spark. It's what you've been kind of waiting on. You're becoming so enlightened, Capricorn, especially when it comes to commitment. You know, there may be a sacrifice here. There may be a divorce or a commitment that's being sacrificed. But with the Eight of Wands, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of communication, fast forward movement when it comes to commitments, marriages. You might be receiving advice through text, email, quick advice here that changes your point of view about what it is that you're giving away in October, so that you can start manifesting clarity and the truth, okay? But I'm telling you, it's going to take patience because Mercury's retrograding this month. You have every right to be guarded. I see it in the cards, Capricorn. You're just trying to figure out how to protect yourself and connect with people at the same time. You're trying to figure out how to remain grounded while everything's falling apart, while you're considering all this healing and apologies and all of this stuff, Capricorn. Lots of apologies and healing on your behalf or someone else's. But remember the unconditional love and silence at the end of the month. Okay, Capricorn? So this is what I have for you guys. Hopefully this message helped and resonated. If it did and you'd like a personal reading, let me know. Email me in the description box and we can try to work that out. Other than that, you guys, have a happy Halloween for those of you who celebrate, and I hope you had a good October. I hope it's better towards the end with that scorpionic energy, guys. And yeah, not sure if I'll be back for November. I'm definitely going to try, but I hope to see you guys then. Bye.